what a crazy leg day. I feel like
it actually isn't what I thought it was. I thought it was post-workout meal time. Hi guys, it's Alani. Welcome back to the channel. So I'm so excited, honestly, to just have more of like a normal vlog, be in like my normal routine, because as you guys have probably been seeing, there's been so much travel going on in me and Bradley's life, and honestly, like, it's a great thing. It's been so much fun, but I feel like I just need to like slow down for a little bit. So today is very much going to be like a normal day in the life, training, bikini bodybuilder off-season type vlog, which is a little bit refreshing. So I woke up this morning, I had my normal coffee in my coffee mug, in my Christmas coffee mug. I had some gingerbread, sugar-free syrup in there. It was great. I had my normal breakfast, oats, egg whites. It was awesome. And I just finished sitting down and getting some work done. I checked in with all of my girls for their weekly check-ins. Thanksgiving was this previous week, so as I'm getting into a routine, I was also making sure that all of my girls, whether their focus is, losing fat right now or building muscle, really just focusing on them getting back into routine. So that was really nice. I sent over check-ins to my coach as well, and he's been really, really happy with the way that things have been progressing in my off season. So I'm really happy about that, because I think that that's one of the biggest things that I try and like portray through my content and through my YouTube vlogs, my social media, is that even when life is crazy, you can still stay quote unquote on track and still make progress towards your goals. And it's just about being flexible and adapting. So I'm really happy that he's happy with the progress. I feel like we put on a lot of good muscle tissue. Of course, the focus right now is still building lean muscle, so that next time I step on stage, it's going to be so much more improved. But really happy that everything seems to be, firing on all cylinders. Like, training has been really great. Staying on top of my meals, even while traveling, has been great. I think I've really found that flexibility in terms of my nutrition too. I mean, over this whole off season, I've been focusing on, rather than following a meal plan, I've been really big on following my nutrition targets. So hitting, my protein, my carbs, my fats. And that's something that I'm really big on for myself and also my nutrition clients, because it gives you that flexibility while you're traveling. So I think that has been a really good middle ground for me. So that's been awesome. But I feel like I have quite a few things to update you guys on, but I don't want to sit here and ramble. So I will kind of keep you updated throughout this vlog, but I'm excited to just take you guys along for a classic back to the OG day in the life of what things are looking like as a bikini competitor and growing in my off season. Okay, so I'm honestly still finishing off some foods that I had prepped from Thanksgiving weekend that I brought with me. So I have the rest of my chicken prepped, so I'm gonna finish that off. Prepped some rice in my rice cooker. We were talking about this on the podcast the other day. If you guys don't have a rice cooker, I don't know what it is about me, but I just despise cooking rice. And that is such a privileged first world problem to even say, but I realized I was low on rice. Threw some rice in the rice cooker, popped it on. It's all ready to go. It's been warm all day. But I'm gonna make my pre-workout meal. So for my pre-workout meal, I am keeping it super simple. I'm doing chicken as my protein, jasmine rice as my carb source, and some avocado for my healthy fat. And okay, nerd alert incoming. This is the nutrition coach in me, but this is why I like thinking of my meals as assembly and keeping it super simple, and why I think that knowledge is power when it comes to all of this, because I don't necessarily eat the same thing every single day, because I know that you guys are probably used to me having my hot cereal bowl with the whey protein on top, but I wanted to do something kind of a little bit different, but I always keep it to protein, carb, fat. So it's super simple for me to swap things out, especially when I have, chicken sitting in the fridge that I don't want to go bad. Also, I needed a little bit more carbs, so I'm going to add in a banana as well. and I did a rice cake with honey to get in the rest of my carbs since I didn't really feel like just having chicken and rice. So I don't know, that's kind of like a little fun little side thing, but I think that knowledge really is power when you know how to fuel your body. It's like, okay, I can like swap certain things and not get tired of it. But I think I am on top of this bowl. I'm gonna do a little bit of coconut aminos and the Flavor Gang takeout sauce. I've been getting low on my sauces. I need to re-up on them. But I think this is going to add a little bit of flavor to my chicken and rice. Yum. You guys, I feel like I was cracking myself up. Even though I was traveling so much, I had like my little mini cooler with I had like a couple of my Flavor Gang sauces and just the things that I can't live without. Like I had my protein, I had my hot cereal, and I brought my like sauces because I'm like, even if I'm eating my meals, I want to be enjoying them. But anyways, I'm going to eat this and then we're gonna get ready for this crazy leg day. Alright, you guys, it is that time. My pre-workout meal is all nice and digested. It is time to get all caffeinated and ready to go for this leg day. And I would be lying to you guys if I said that I wasn't a teensy bit nervous because this leg day is like my really intense one. So definitely gonna need some pre-workout today. I'm using the same one that I showed you guys last time, the Origin pre-workout from My Protein. I like the strawberry flavor, and then I'm doing 5 grams of creatine monohydrate. Perfect. Cheers. And of course, gotta do a little fit check. So I'm wearing actually all TLF again today. I know you guys are sick of me, but I wanted to throw on this little flannel. I love a flannel as a pump cover. A lot of times I just take it off and I like tie it around my waist too, but I love this green one. I was really going for green vibes. If you can't tell, I think the Christmas is getting to me. And these shorts that I feel like you guys have seen quite often, these are the Tempo shorts that I like. They're just super comfortable. I like when they're not super tight on me. And then my white long sleeve, or not long sleeve, full length shirt from TLF. I've been loving a moment where like, I don't know if it's because I'm in my growing season or whatever it is, but I do love just throwing on something where I feel like I'm covering my waist. I feel really good in those shirts, and TLF has been coming out with a few of those, and I know that they just launched some more for December. But anyways, that's like a super sidebar. But I love lifting and things that I feel comfortable in. So that is what we're going with today. But it is time for some legs, so let's get to the gym. I realized I forgot my headphones on heavy leg day, but the show goes on. Oh no. All right, let's get it done. Oh my gosh, you guys, what a crazy leg day. I feel like I look
nuts. So don't mind that. But that was such a good training day. I hit 6 new PRs. Oh my gosh. So I progressed in 6 of my movements. Like I added weight, and I always am telling you guys how intentional I'm being about progressing in the gym. And I think that that's one of the biggest things that I've changed this off season. I know that everybody talks about progressive overload and increasing your weight in the gym and progressing in the gym and making sure that you're, you know, chasing higher weights and higher reps with, of course, good form. And obviously I've had that in my head all this time. It's something I tell all of my clients as well. But I think I've really been way more intentional about it this off season, because I'm at the same gym, I'm doing the same workouts, and I'm really focusing on perfect form and thinking about beating my previous self from last week. So my goal has been in my like main compound lifts, so like for example today in my Bulgarian split squats and in my sumo squats and things like that, I'm trying to think about the weight that I did last week and try and add 1 more rep, try and add 2 more reps, and once I'm outside of my target rep range, increasing that weight. And it's something that I talk a lot about, but I think I've really been that much more intentional about it rather than just going through the motions of my workout, because it's really easy once you get into a routine to just like fall into what's comfortable, I feel like. But I have been so intentional about that. And guys, I feel like today in the gym, I took these photos and I was like, holy crap, like I'm so happy with that. I'll try and remember to overlay those right here. But I was just like, I feel like everything has been, obviously like progress isn't always linear, and there are definitely days that I don't feel great. I mean, I've shared that with you guys, but like this has been such a smooth off season because I feel like I've detached from the emotion of how I'm feeling, or, you know, how I feel like I'm looking, or all the external variables. And I've really focused on the internal variables. Like, am I hitting my nutrition targets? Am I progressing in the gym? And that has helped me so much. And I really think having a lot more knowledge about my nutrition from me being a coach myself has really helped, because even like when I'm traveling, I've been able to adapt. Like there's certain days where I only really had 3 meals. Like over this weekend while we were traveling and coming back from Thanksgiving, I had 3 meals, but I still hit my total protein, my total carbs, my total fats. But I know how to structure my meals now, so I was able to like adapt to those and still fuel my training. So I think that having that flexibility while still staying to the T has really made so much of a difference. But yeah, I'm just excited to see how this next year goes as well, because like I was telling you guys, there's just so many things coming up. Like our wedding is now in, what is it, like 95 days. I have a countdown in the apartment that I'm so excited to like just keep using and counting down, but everything is just flying, and I'm trying to just take things like day by day, slow down, focus around the most important things. But I'm just excited to like share all of this next year. I feel like there's going to be so much going on. But anyways, that's my little ramble. Let's get home, let's eat a post-workout meal, and let's get on with the day. Guys, look at what I got. Whew. That was a workout in itself. I did cardio already, but that was like a second cardio. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. Guess what it is? Boo, what is it? What is it, Boo Bear? Oh, it actually isn't what I thought it was. I thought it was my walking pad that I ordered. It is actually my standing desk. So I bought the bullet. I mean, I guess that kind of makes sense. I was gonna say I bit the bullet, but I bought the bullet. I think I did. But oh, I'm so out of breath. I did some Black Friday shopping. I did on Amazon, and I've been thinking about it for quite a few months, because you guys know when I'm doing, you know, check-ins for my coaching, and a lot of the things that I do for my coaching business is me sitting at my desk in my office. So I want to make sure that I'm getting more steps throughout the day, since that's been like a huge focus of mine in this off season, is my step count. I don't have like a prescribed amount of cardio that I do. I've just been hitting 8 to 10,000. Okay, bye, Boo. 8 to 10,000 steps a day. And I always just feel so much better, and my digestion is so much better when I'm getting in movement throughout the day. I think Boo and Charlie like it. No, don't knock it over, guys. Oh my God. So, long story short, I won't ramble about this, but I got a standing desk, the one that's like automated, like electrical or whatever, that you can raise up or down, so I can use my normal chair if I just want to sit, or if I just want to get some light steps in for some movement, then I can raise the desk up and like use my walking pad, which is like a flat treadmill. So they were not too expensive. I think the desk I paid like $200, so we'll see how it is, because I know desks are usually way more expensive than that. And then my walking pad was like $80, so I'll link those on my Amazon storefront, and I'll let you know how I like those. But I'm not gonna unbox it right now because I know I have to assemble it, so I'm gonna need Bradley's help on that, I think. So I'm gonna throw that in the office. Post-workout meal time. Okay, I'm so excited for this meal, if you guys can't tell, so let's make it. Yay! Look at that, you guys. Okay, so post-workout meal looks absolutely beautiful. And like I said, I always do my hot cereal bowl as a pre-workout, but I wanted to switch it up and do it as a post-workout. So I did the PB cookie hot cereal base from Flavor Gang. And then I did the Rice Krispie cereal. Both of those are my quick digesting carbs, along with the raspberries, which are a great source of fiber. So I always like to have a lot of raspberries, berries in my diet. And then I did a whey drip on top, which was the My Protein vanilla ice cream, whey protein isolate, mixed it with a little bit of water, dripped it over the top. And then I put a little bit of cinnamon on top and some flaky salt. So good, guys. And of course, this is pretty similar to what I do for pre-workout. The only thing that I'm doing differently is that I'm not adding almond butter or a fat source, because I do like to keep my fats low after my workout. That way we're replenishing that muscle and I keep all of my fats in my other meals. But pretty much the same thing and so delicious. I just finished up some coaching work for the day. It is now getting dark. I'm still not used to the time change. It's about 5:30 and I'm taking a little break. It's time for another meal, but I wanted to show you guys what the apartment is looking like because I haven't given you an update. So it's not complete, so bear with me. But we went oh, why is it not flipping? There we go. We went shopping the other day and we picked up some little Christmas things. Literally, Bradley asked me the other day, he was like, oh, do you want to go to the gym? Or what was it? He was like, do you want to have our pre-workout meals, go to the gym, train together, and then go to TJ Maxx and decorate the apartment for Christmas? I was like, do I? Absolutely. So that's what we did on Sunday after we came back from Thanksgiving, and it was just such a good day. So I'll show you the finds. Picked up this little candle. We had to swap out the little centerpiece, so we were thinking about what we wanted to do. It was like a big candle because we always burn it, and we burn through them so fast. It smells amazing. It smells like a big Christmas tree, especially since our Christmas tree is artificial, unfortunately. And then we have our little countdown to the wedding, which we're finally able to use. We've had this out on the counter ever since we moved in, and it's just been above 100 days. We weren't able to use it. Finally using this. I love the little swan because those of you that don't know, my last name is going to be Swan, which is so exciting. So I have this on here to get in the little gold. And then I have this little centerpiece. We did our napkins. I love how we can like swap these out for each season. So originally they were the light blue, and then we got orange for Thanksgiving time. And now we have little Merry Christmas ones that are embroidered. I did go ahead and get some little towels. So these again are swans. If you can't tell, I'm absolutely obsessed. I do have a new runner coming. So right now it's still the Thanksgiving one. This one here. We have our Christmas tree set up. We just have to decorate. So I usually turn these little candlesticks on at night, but those aren't on right now. We have a few little special ornaments, like our engagement ornaments that friends and family have gotten us, but we do need to decorate. So we have these little, what do you call ornaments? I forgot what they're called, but I'm waiting on the little ornament hooks to come from Amazon. And then we're going to decorate the tree and like finish all of that up. Also, oh, Charlie sweeping. We got a new blanket. This is so comfortable. It's, oh my gosh. Boo, I didn't even see you there. I went to go feel the blanket and it was Boo Bear. Oh my gosh, that's so funny. But we got this Brooks Brothers huge, like oversized king throw blanket, which has been so nice. I mean, Boo and Charlie love it. So adorable. Wow. Then I have this little gingerbread pillow that I've had forever. We picked up these red pillows from TJ Maxx. So much fun. Oh my gosh, perfect timing. So as I was filming that, Amazon dropped off my packages, which are the new runner that I got, which is just this like green one. It's not super scream in your face Christmas, but we're going for like a lot of the deep greens, so I wanted to swap out the runner. It was like $19 on Amazon. And then I got the ornament hooks and these little red bows that I'm gonna put on the Christmas tree, but I'll show you guys that in an updated video and on my Instagram and stuff. Let's go make this next meal. And guys, don't judge me that my ingredient prep is in these little Ziploc bags and it's not all cute in my containers because I'm finishing up the food that I had prepped. I really do not like wasting food, okay? So give me a break. And meal 4 of the day. For my carb source, I'm doing some sweet potato. Love sweet potato. I've been on such a sweet potato kick, you guys know. For my protein, I'm doing some lean grass-fed ground beef. This is 93% lean, some that I had prepped. And then for my fat source, again, the beef has a little bit of healthy fats in there, and then also some macadamia oil on top. And I wish that I had my sriracha maple sauce from Flavor Gang. It's my favorite on a sweet potato meal, but I flew through it. So I need to put in another order this month. But I'm going to do some of the Thai peanut sauce on top instead, which is very yummy as well. But I am going to wrap up the video here. Thank you guys all so much for watching. I love and appreciate every single one of you so much. Make sure you guys are following along on my Instagram too. I've been posting so much there, on my TikTok. All of the above are alanixfit. And I will see you guys in the next video. Bye guys.